This is the shortest poem I ever wrote. It was a poem that I was asked to write for the 35th anniversary of the Individuals with Disability Education Act, and it's called An American Idea. And it appears at the end of my latest collection of poetry, which is called Black and Blue. It's an American idea. Today's child will be tomorrow's citizen. Education shapes our expression of liberty. And separate, well, that has never been equal. We are the students of a new day, brave scholars who claim desk and classroom, book and school, until the self-evident truths expressed through our victories gave this nation's first declaration renewed life. It is beautiful. Strength has many forms, and we are all able. My name is LeDerick Horn. I am an advocate for people with disabilities, an entrepreneur, and a poet. I'm really excited to be a part of the summit this year. The talk that I'm going to be giving is entitled Beyond Classification. And I'm a part of the first generation of people that pass through special ed. And I think my school district, for the most part, was kind of just really trying to figure out what to do with us. And so as a result, I ended up having an experience that wasn't all that positive. Self-contained classrooms, had classes in closets, things along those lines. And so with my talk, the label is, I think, really important, but the reality is that every human being, regardless of if they're classified, if they have a label or not, we all have challenges, we all have strengths. And so what I want us to all really just kind of focus on that, being able to understand, build a relationship with a person, and then figure out what it is they need in order to reach whatever their goals are. I wrote a poem for Rosemary Kennedy, who was the oldest Kennedy daughter. A lot of people, they think about her as being the inspiration for the Special Olympics and her as having a developmental disability, but many people believe that she was actually born just severely LD, and it's the unfortunate lobotomy that she received when she was a young woman that left her in that state. I wrote her a love poem because she's a good-looking lady, and good-looking ladies should have love poems. But I started out by saying, there are 12-year-olds that I meet now who have more strength than probably you and I will ever know. Yeah, it's remarkable when I can walk into a school and the entire school is designed to help folks who learn differently. But the most striking thing is when you can have a kid who can just walk up to you, shake your hand, and say, "Hey, I got a disability kind of like yours," and they're just like cool with it. And that's something that never would have happened to me when I was a little kid. But it's rare that we extend the conversation of diversity to apply to ability. And even rarer that we extend that conversation to talk about cognitive diversity, the idea that not only do not all of our bodies work the same way, but not all of our minds work the same way. At the heart, I think, of all people who believe in valuing diversity, what we really value is the diverse ways in which we all think. And the idea that, our different life experiences have allowed us to come to the table and to problem solve and to look into situations from different points of view.